MLK Center. We loved aluminum. Aluminum was awesome. Just great singers, great performance. And Steve and Carol, what you got on the agenda for this week?
That's better because all our contacts are
We have a little. We're saying goodbye to. We love them. What? Take care. You're gonna meet with James now, right upstairs?
He said he wanted to show y'all around.
Yeah, James wants to meet you upstairs.
All right.
So, all right, what you got cooking, Steve?
Thanks, Howie. Excellent show. Aluminum and the MLK Center. It's really emotional because them with Long Beach Reach and the Eisman Center, they're in the same economic boat where funding is cut. And it's really important to really reach out to your county representation to talk about why these programs for youth are needed at this time. We're seeing a graduation of 40 kids from Long Island come to Long Beach to graduate for 40 years, and to see the kids at the MLK Center, thrive on the recreational and the educational programming here is so important for the youth of Long Beach, for Nassau County. But it's really important at this time to reach out and contact the people at the MLK Center and also the people at Long Beach Reach. It's very important. In a couple of weeks, we're going to talk to Deborah Kaplan, who's in charge of the Long Island Walk for suicide prevention, which is going to be on Sunday, November 4th, 2012. Again, it deals with another important topic, suicide prevention. And it's been there for the last couple of years. It's an agency called American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Ms. Kaplan, Dr. Kaplan, is currently in charge of this effort, and she really would like to have contact with the Long Beach community to see where their support can be as well. She'll be a guest of the show here in the next couple of weeks. But I wanted to focus in on some of the stress that you have at work, so that, sometimes, last week we talked about going back to school, the anxiety for that. But this week, it's hard for the parents, the stress that takes place for having to maintain a job, and what some of those high-level stressors are that it's very difficult to overcome at different times. So when you're feeling stressed, if your hours are long, or you're dealing with concerns about job security, heavy workloads and responsibility, job burnout, personality conflicts at work, the demands of work and family, troubled relationships are really hard in the workplace. And it's very difficult with this recession that goes on and on and on, and with the homelessness and the difficulty in funding cuts, just like the MLK Center. It's very important for people to continue to work. So when you're at work, some of the brief strategies that you can manage some of the stress is very important. Is treat your body right. Eating right, exercising can increase your tolerance to stress. Set realistic goals. Do what's possible and carry on. Set and reset your priorities. Take care of important and difficult tasks first and eliminate unessential tasks. So prioritize your things at work. Take one task at a time. Divide large projects into small tasks and make to-do lists. Don't take on too much at work because you'll never get each project completed. Take 5 minutes. Take a short break. If you're getting overwhelmed at work and you're getting frustrated, just take a walk. Go to the bathroom or just walk down the hallway. Learn to relax and meditate. So when you get those 15-minute breaks or those half-hour breaks, make use of that time. Take a walk outside. Just sit on a park bench. Give yourself a break. No one's perfect. Striving to be the best is everything will lead to worry, anxiety, and failure. Do the best that you can. Learn to say no. Slow down and be honest about what you can comfortably do. Be flexible. Make allowances for other people's opinions and be prepared to compromise. Avoid excessive competition. Like your coworker might be on another project and you're doing something. You just have to stay within yourself and be focused what you're doing for the work that you need to get accomplished. Go easy on criticism. You may expect too much of yourself or others. Try not to feel let down or frustrated when your expectations are met. Manage your anger. If you get frustrated or angry at your boss or your supervisor or coworker, try to retreat before you lose control. Allow time for you both to cool down. You'll both be better equipped to handle the problem constructively later. Be honest with colleagues. Make it plain. You feel like you're in a bind. Chances are others feel the same. Don't just complain. Make practical suggestions for improvement. This is so key because you're spending most of your adult life with coworkers, at least 40 hours a week. Talk it out with loved ones. Talking out can help you see things more clearly, release negative feelings, and get emotional support from a spouse, a friend, or a parent. If this does not occur, this doubles your chances for heart attack risk and also increases your likelihood for developing serious illnesses like diabetes and cancer. So really take notice of the work environment, make sure you take things slow, and take a break every now and then. So, but I want to just mention, call the people that need to be called for the MLK Center to continue its efforts, and also for the Harry Eisman School. It's very important. Thanks, Howard.
Okay, great job, Steve. Now, for the weekly movie review, it's Rocco Masafume.
Thank you very much, Howie. The movie I have done this week will be Hit and Run. It's directed by David Palmer and Dax Shepard. It stars Kristen Bell, Dax Shepard, Bradley Cooper, and Tom Arnold. Charlie Bronson, played by Shepard, is a former crook now in the Witness Protection Program under the assumed identity of Yule Perkins. He falls in love with Annie Bean, played by Bell, and puts his safety in jeopardy when he drives her out to Los Angeles on a job interview. However, his past soon catches up with him as he finds himself being chased not only by his former partner, bank robber Alex Dimitri, played by Cooper, and U.S. Marshal Randy Anderson, played by Arnold. Dax Shepard tries to inject some freshness into the time-worn romantic comedy formula by adding lots of action. However, for all of Shepard's good intentions, the film comes off fairly clunky. Its action scenes in particular, with its numerous car chases, come off fairly underwhelming, and despite the film's slapstick comedy, the laughs are relatively scant. So why is Hit and Run still better than most romantic comedies you'll see this year? Because of great performances turned in by its leads, particularly real-life couple Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell, who have infectious chemistry on screen. I give Hit and Run 3 out of 5 stars.
Great job, Rocco. And Rocco, this is our as a show, we bounced all over Long Beach, but this is our first time at MLK Center. And Rocco, let's get Steve involved in this too. You're a very bright guy. What was your impression of doing the show here tonight at the MLK Center?
I think it's really amazing, this place, and having the place where young people can go and be able to focus and do what they need to do, and kind of have fun and work real hard. Unfortunately, we live in hard times, and it's just we need to have a place for young people to be able to function and to be able to grow as human beings. There's a lot out there that's just very very unhealthy for a lot of these young kids, and to have a place like this, especially with named after a guy like Martin Luther King, who did so much for America, and like was said before about really rallying around the underdog and really making this country a wonderful place, far better than it would have ever been. And it's just I'm just moved by it, and I really hope that it continues to thrive.
Yeah, Steve, I think when we started the show a couple of years ago, this was really what it was all about. It's doing something so important and vital in the community, and I think tonight was a really important show for us, and it was really great working with the people here at the MLK Center.
I happen to agree with you, Howard, but you connect people together. You bridge the gap between the need of the community, the interest, and also the advocacy that's done here. We're at the MLK Center. That's a very difficult situation that they're facing right now, but you bring people together. You bring musical guests together. You bring people to talk about important issues, and you promote their self-esteem, the kids, and you heard from themselves what this program here at the MLK Center does for them. It gives them structure, it gives them guidance. And what Rocco just said, to emulate Martin Luther King would change so many people's lives in this country, and to continue that name in Long Beach at MLK Center is very important. And I think, I commend you again, Howie. Each and every week, you get to the heart of the matter, and it's a privilege. It's a privilege to be on the show each and every week. Thanks, Howie.
Well, like I said last week, I'm blessed to have an amazing staff. Between Rocco, yourself, Benoit, Mayor, Walter. I think we have a great team in place, and I think that every week we promote good causes, and tonight was a perfect example. And last week, I still get chills about that show, talking about the great history all the way back to the 1800s of Long Beach. So, I think that going forward, and now school's going to be back, so we're going to get a lot of the children from the elementary, middle, and high school involved in the show. So I think that we've only scratched the surface of the great things we can do on the air.
I think just to say real quickly, it really shows in the time I've been doing the show with you guys, I really feel like it really shows how Long Beach is just a very, very special community. I always knew that, but I feel like it only, illustrates that even further.
All right, unfortunately, we've run out of time. A quick wrap. My name is Halftime. I want to thank you for your time. Please join us next Tuesday night for another show of Halftime. But at this time, we are out of time. See you next Tuesday!